Great to have you in. First at 5, just 1 week after 3 News did a story about what's being done to address bullying and suicide risk at Mentor schools, more than 200 students walked out in protest today, saying the administration is not doing enough.
Monica Robbins reports on some of the troubling allegations.
The silence shattered Monday morning.
Racism should not be normal in Mentor High School.
Hundreds of Mentor High School students fed up with issues of racism, bullying, even allegations of sexual assault, used a megaphone to speak their truth.
Not more bullying assemblies to teach us about bullying. Not showing us how to make friends during advisory. A very real change in our school.
Last week, 3 News profiled programs available in Mentor schools to address some of these issues, especially after a string of suicides in recent years. But these students say it's not enough.
I have been called a tranny, a loser, and have even been told several times to kill myself over something as simple as changing my name. Because I'm a victim of sexual assault. I was repeatedly assaulted at Memorial Middle School in 8th grade. The school and school district, from what I know, have more than 10 recorded suicide deaths. This is sickening and needs to change. I've been constantly called the N-word, and the school refuses to do anything about it.
There needs to be a shift, but it doesn't start with me or you. It starts at the core of the administration.
Toward the end of the protest, school principal Crowe stepped into the crowd and told the students they were heard.
And today is not the end of this conversation, but a start of it. We are going to follow up on each and everything that happened today.
But this time, students expecting action, not words.
If anyone feels that they have made a report and it's gone nowhere, my door is always open.
Wow. And has the school district said anything?
You know, they sent a letter out to parents and guardians from Superintendent Bill Porter and Principal Crowe, and it said in part, the high school administrative team will follow up with students to address the serious concerns they shared with us today. We understand our students' right to protest peacefully, but we do not support the idea of students walking out of school to do so. We would like to continue this conversation with our students in a productive manner. And they also said, we do take all reports of bullying, assault, harassment, and racism extremely seriously, and all reports are thoroughly investigated by our team. And it's interesting because just last week we were reporting how they've gotten mental health experts into the schools to help the students. But according to these kids, it's just not enough, and they want to see more done.
Wow. Certainly, this is not isolated at Mentor High School. We hear about bullying all the time. What's different about this story is the students now have taken things into their own hands and have taken action.
Yeah, and we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to follow up and see what happens with the school district as well.
All right, interesting story. Monica, thanks.
Sure.